This video's content is not forcing you to believe. It is to tell story and to teach a lesson. This will be a very quick, very short. I don't know if it's quick and short, but I went to Starbucks and get my favorite drink. It's Asian Dolce Latte with almond milk. Actually, my favorite is caramel macchiato. It's my favorite because it has almond milk. Let me have a sip first. Using my gloves. Today's video is about horror story. Like, can you believe it? I'm going to talk about horror story finally. So, because I don't know what theme to talk about, I'm going to talk. Can you hear me? I'm going to talk about my own personal horror story. What's that? Honestly, I'm very drawn to this kind of thing. I'm interested in this kind of thing. Haunted horror, anything, I think like spiritual and like about aura like that. I believe in those kind of thing. But we each people ada that sensitive. Some people benar penanti depan muka, but they're not sensitive and then they do not have it. Maybe they don't believe kah, tapi macam more to like they have this macam instant pemikiran macam bunyi benda atas atap, oh tikus. The first story is dark figure on bedside. Like started out already strong kan. Okay, the truth is when I was starting to sleep by myself in my own room, of course you're scared when you're small. Of course, like you tend to imagine ada benda boom di muka. I used to sleep with a lot of pillow, so I have like pillows here, pillows there, and then I cover my face when I was sleeping. Okay, my bed is like this. This is my bed. I'm facing here, and then there's a window here. I thought it was a dream, but then there's a figure. There's a dark figure, hooded, macam my head is here, it's facing here, so it's not facing me. You cannot see the face at all. It is really scary when you thought of it. Okay, next, hospital nightmare. The title is like so strong, but then the story is like not, bukanlah macam scary, macam benda-benda tu. Oh, si minta. When I was young, my dad used to go to hospital a lot, and this is a private hospital, not a public one. So if I'm telling you the story, you kinda get it for orang kucing lah. And then my mom usually stay there, so usually macam dekat sekolah ke, I think I would go there. I don't really remember. This is the entrance, lift, and then the tangga. Yeah, you know which one, but you cannot say the name. But usually hospital no. What I dream of is I was upstairs, and then when I see down, it's like a lot of them like zombies. See, scary kan? See, ada scary pun. Okay, I think that's normal kan. Okay, next, I was with my sister and my cousin, and then that time, I think that was my father also. I think at this around the same time, I think, he was in ICU. Yeah, he was in ICU, and then there's like the lift. There's a normal lift, and then there's a bed lift. I don't know how they called it, but it's bigger lift lah. It was already 10, and then me, my sister, and my cousin was like, oh, haus, thirsty, and then we like to go down at this canteen. We should have just gone to the water apa nama tong ting tong coin outside, but instead we used that lift and we end up in the rumah mayat. Are you? Yeah, it was the three of us, and then the door opened. It was so dark, and then just someone sitting there. I think penjaga lah, but it's like so dark. I don't know if that's in my mind or just outside. Oh yeah, kan maybe outside. Number 3, hostel. I bet my friends are like, aye, bila? Hostel. Semester 1, I was curious, and then there's a story about nasi lemak nenek, yeah, whatever. But then it's like I usually woke up subuh tapi terlebih awal because I want to shower. Nobody else are awake that time. It's like after orientation, so I was like terbiasa. Then I went out. You know what I do? My room was next to the staircase going up, and then there's a door outside. I smelled nasi lemak. But this not scary lah. It's just pengajaran lah. I wanted to tell about pengajaran. You don't be too curious like me. What might have happened to me when I was alone, right? I just went out. I went out and checked. It's like, oh, jangan bau nasi lemak. My mom did tell me jangan terlalu berani. She did say that, and then I was like, okay, I'm aware of that. This is my block, our block, and that side of block, my friend was staying there. I don't like that block. It felt different. Maybe tak biasa. One more is the final year. I just want to talk about the manners with you living in a dorm like that. So stressful, and then we met with a neighbor. They were like very loud, macam bising, especially at my group. Can you imagine that? Hempas pintu like that. There's one time one of them sing Cindai. And if you don't know about Cindai, it's lagu Cindai seram. Also lagu Safia. Oh, I can sing that, but Cindai I cannot. Oh, they said salah erti. Ada yang mendakwa lagu itu menyeru hantu penti. Have you ever heard hantu suka om lagu? Yalah. My friends have a lot of story about hostel, but it's not my place to tell. So, yeah. Next, rumah sewa. I never encountered something weird. Oh wait, ada. I kind of don't want to tell about this, but we don't live there anymore, right? I don't know if I should tell about this. I dreamt before we pindah to that house. I was at a hospital, and then there's a door, there's like a window. I went inside there, and then I see a reflection. It feels like me, but it's not me lah. It's like I'm like watching myself, but it's not me. You get it? She banged on the door. She wanted out, but she can. And then I woke up. I was like, what dream is that? But when pindah kat rumah sewa, I never told my housemate that I encountered one time at the door at our kitchen at 9 p.m. I was eating, and then the door went. Everyone is in the room. Other people makan, and then my other friends like all in the same room. But when I heard it, it was like I was sitting here, and then the door there. Can you even explain that? You can't even explain that. If you know where, like you know me, you know where we can keep this. And then there's one time, I didn't tell this one also, because I was with my other housemates, and it's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I was at the fridge, and then the door that I said is there, and then I felt like very heavy feeling, it's like someone really stared at me at the back and wanted me to watch her, because like kind of mad feeling. And then I was like, oh, never mind, I go and study, and then I sleep lah. But other than that, okay lah. And then I started to get a lot of nightmares. But then that's all. There's not like active macam ya, because what you can do is jaga mulut, jaga kebersihan, that's all. And then be kind, spread good vibe. Jangan macam selalu, they usually attract like negativity lah. The thing is, everywhere you go, it is the same. Doesn't matter if you're with friends or family or alone. Usually alone yang you have to cheer up. Don't get too deep into emotion. Macam if you terlampau sedih, engkau tak terlampau sedih, benda yang akan mendorong. You said it's mental health. Sometimes it's mental health lah. Sometimes it's mental health. But you know, this thing it leads to the same brain. Health, emotion, everything is there. It's just easy to affect yourself. Lastly, like mirror at home. Exactly here. Actually, I only experienced here, but it's very active when I slept here, because my mom said jangan tidur pada bah pencan. Usually lah, when at back at, like I said, the house, I usually dream something, or even before that lah, I dream something, it happened. Then I figure out, I usually dream of something when it's meaningful, when it makes sense, and I can remember it's telling me something. It's like a message. Example, not example, this is really one of them. I dreamt of my sister and my auntie. The next day, my sister called me, my auntie called my mom. So it's like, maybe it's thinking, they are thinking of you, and then it's just the same concept of Om Padah. Butterfly came in your house, then someone else is coming at your visit your house. 2 nights before I tweeted about this. It's normal when you dream of naked, running around. It's normal. It's like some psychology theory about it. I usually it's not my life that I dream of. I dream I'm running around the neighborhood. This neighborhood ada tadika. I was running, and then I came back home, but it's not this home. I'm sitting in the living room. There's like long hallway there, but it's like normal lah, rumah biasa sebenarnya, tapi macam panjang git. It's white painted house. You see it very detailed kan? No, because I remembered it very detailed. And then facing me is dark night, but like open sliding door. I was with someone that I think it was my husband. It feels like my husband, but it's not. You get it? It's not me, I think. It's just me. I love mainan tidur. So I told him I was tired. I went kepala like that. Suddenly I saw an image in front of me, but it's like at the outside the door. It's like panjang macam ya. And then it's had like tattoo kahapatan dah at face. It's like, and then it's like it keeps changing like. And then I was like, did you believe that? I was not scared. I was like, I know it's a dream, and then I was like that to remember. It's like, but I don't want to overthink it. That's why I want to talk about it, so that I'm like, okay, move on. It's like, I think it's best to start with your own story before like going to the theories and all. Like, I wanted to talk about types of psychic, types of like astrology thing, or like conspiracy theories. we'll soon, if inshallah, keep moving forward to the light. That's all for today. Like, subscribe, share, comment your own story, or if you feel like you want to tell your story through me, you can tell me. Okay, that's all. Bye. Thank you. Spread only positivity.